Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today. So our time here in Massachusetts has come to an end. We had a great time, but it's time to move on. And that means one thing very exciting. That means we're finally getting to our goal for the entire year. Our next move, we will be in Maine. Maine, the place we've been trying to get to this whole year. We're finally getting there. But before we start packing up, y'all want to see a tour of this place we stayed here in Carver, Massachusetts? This is Yogi Bear's Cranberry Acres. I'm gonna give you a tour today. Come check this place out. Here is the main entrance. This is a Yogi Bear, so it's a giant chain type of resort, but it has all the amenities. It also has a gated entry right here. There's the ranger station. They have volleyball courts. They have horseshoes. Do you like ice cream? They have ice cream on site. They also have a campfire canteen food trailer right there that is delicious. They have this awesome 18-hole putt-putt course right here next to the ice cream stand. Funny story, the GM here caught me walking around talking to myself and came to ask me if I needed any help, because when you see someone talking to yourself, maybe they need some help. And he decided to give us a small tour of all the cabins they're putting on site. So this is the first year for all the cabins?
That's right.
There's 85 cabins they're putting in here at Yogi Bear Cranberry Acres.
Yeah, at Jellystone Park.
When you walk in, living room with a couch, bar area, TV, kitchen area with a fridge. There's also a loft. Look at that. Low ceilings, that'll get you. Come back here. There's 2 more bunk beds. There is a bathroom with a full shower. And this is the master. This place is gonna be awesome. They've actually been working on this for the entire time we've been here, and you can see there's construction everywhere. Thanks again to the GM for giving me a personalized tour of this place. He even showed me some things I didn't know about, like this right here, gem mining for the kids. Do you know what this is? This place has laser tag at the RV park. I've never seen an RV park with laser tag. Hey Yogi, what you doing? Oh, hey boo-boo. Wanna picnic basket? Well, there's Yogi, and here is the original playground. So this place used to be called Shady Acres, and now it's called Yogi Bear's Cranberry Acres. This is the original, not a bad playground, but they built an epic one up on the hill by our RV. Do you like to fish? They have this awesome fishing pond. Kayak rentals for fishing. Swimming area in the pond. Welcome to Arcade Alley. That's the rec hall. That's where all the activities happen for the kids, as well as the laundry and some bathrooms here. And right behind it is something pretty awesome. They have this pool right here. See? Nice pool. But that's not the best part. They also have this giant water park. You ready to go?
Yeah, Mom. Come chase me.
Uh-oh! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's get them! Oh, let's go! Oh, let's go! I have a water slide! We have a water slide! Say hi, Ashlyn! Ah! All right, so this is actually really cool. Is basketball your thing? They have a full-size basketball court. Do you enjoy running? They have miles of trails out here. This is actually the state forest, and it connects right to the RV park. You're free to use all that. They're working on maps so you don't get lost. I did once. It's amazing. There's lots of it. This is the huge playground that replaced the one in the front. This thing is amazing, and there's so many kids here all the time. My kids give it 2 thumbs up. What RV park wouldn't be complete without the Bark Park for Buddy? They have a jumbo jumper. They have a jump pad. So, what are some of the cons of this place? Well, there are some cons, but most of them are going to resolve themselves once construction ends with the RV park. But there is one, and it's not their fault. It's the highways getting into this place. So once you leave the interstate and get to the park, you're going to be hitting branches with your AC units if you want a fifth wheel. Doesn't matter if you have a big rig or a medium-sized rig, you're going to hit branches, especially if it just rained. But once you get in here, it's smooth sailing. It's very easy to navigate inside the park. Now the other things, they are a small problem now, but should be resolved when construction gets finished. But let me tell you about them anyway. One of the cons here, the water pressure is spotty at best. The GM told me that's because of all the construction going on, and it should be good to go once everything's finished. But every day we lose water pressure so bad you think the water's turned off. It's just a trickle. But it comes back on every day when they get done doing what they're doing over there, building the cabins. The power here. There is a small issue with the power. Wait, there's a better place to explain this. Let me take you somewhere else and I'll tell you about the power. All right, this is a better place to explain the issue with the power. Not an issue, but you see all these RVs behind me? All these? These are all seasonals, and the only people here in the park right now, there's only 3 or 4 of us traveling through. The rest, these are seasonal sites. The problem with that is there's a lot of power coming in. When we first got here, we had a surge protector issue where it was tripping off because of line 1 was high voltage. And when we verified it, it was high. It was 131 volts. When it filled up for the weekend, it dropped the power down on the whole park to 124 and everything was fine. The GM told me the reason it's so high right now is because they've already had the infrastructure improvements done to accommodate for the 85 new cabins they're adding. So once the construction is complete, it should smooth everything out. But if you're here during the week, you got to watch what you turn on first thing in the mornings, because you will have your surge protector trip off because of high voltage. This is not really a con of this place, but a warning. If you come here, you see this behind me right here? These are cranberries. There's a reason this place is called Yogi Bear Cranberry Acres, because this is where they make tons of cranberries, not just here, the whole area. And because of that, they bring bees in to help pollinate, which means there's bees everywhere. Not a big deal, but Alicia did get stung once, and she told me to let you guys know, if you're not into bees, maybe this is not the place for you, because they are everywhere. So how much did it cost us to stay here at the Yogi Bear Cranberry Acres? It cost us $104.99 a night, and it's totally worth it, especially if you have kids. This place is geared for people with kids. The whole park is about the kids and the kids experience. Plus it's close to Boston, Cape Cod, and Plymouth. So if you want to go exploring, you can, or you can stay here the whole time and have a great time here. We would definitely come back. We enjoy chain parks like this, especially when it gets warm and you can start enjoying the amenities. All right, so that's the RV park. We've been hanging out here in Carver, Massachusetts. It's time to get this thing packed up. It's a beautiful day. We're probably gonna go swimming at the water park again. And tomorrow we get to go to the place we've been trying to get to this whole year. Tomorrow, it's all about getting to Maine. What do awesome t-shirts like this one right here and lithium batteries have in common? This month's giveaway, we're giving away a 200 amp hour Roy Powell lithium battery for your RV. And all you gotta do to get entered to win, head over to pavepass.com and check out this shirt and one of the many others we have, and you could win your very own lithium battery for your RV. Good luck. Good morning. Welcome to Move Day. Today is Move Day, and it's unlike any other Move Day because today we finally get to our goal, which was getting to Maine. This whole year, starting in January in Big Bend, our goal was to get to Maine. And today, we're finally gonna get to Maine. You ready to go? We gotta go. Go! Oh, you're not quite your normal ghost self today. Are you not excited about Maine? Let's try it one more time. Go! There you go. But except the camper's over here. You're going the wrong way. Come on, bud. So, where are we going today? Today, we're getting to Old Orchard Beach, Maine. So we're going there, we're gonna spend about 2 weeks there, and then we go to our final destination, which is Bar Harbor, Maine, for another 2 weeks. So we're gonna spend the next month in Maine. We're so excited to get to Maine. That's because you're gonna be spending the 4th of July there, as well as meeting up with some old friends. So we met some friends in Big Bend, Texas. That was 6 months and 2,000 miles ago. And our paths have crossed again in Maine, and we didn't plan it that way. We're also gonna be taking this chance to meet up with some of our viewers who have told us they're gonna be in the area while we're there. So, we made it to Maine. Now what? Well, our adventure is not over. We're actually just at the halfway point. Our goal this year was to get to Maine, but that was not the adventure. The adventure was the journey that it took us to get here, and the journey it's gonna take us on to get back to Texas. All right, so let's stop talking about it and get to it. See you guys on the road to Maine. So here is our problem with getting out of this place. So I can't see anything that way unless I pull forward. But if I pull forward, they put a mini golf sign where the traffic's coming. So I have no idea either way, and it's just a blind turn.
Also, there's a hill over here.
Yeah.
So if I bend down, I can see. Don't go. There's two cars.
Well, I gotta use forward to see this way.
Okay, I'll let you know over here.
I think this one's turning in, so he's gonna be nice.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
All right, look at that.
Thank you.
It's a forward driver.
Thank goodness that worked out. That was scary.
Here. All right, let's give him a train horn.
Yeah,
say goodbye to Yogi Bear.
Say bye-bye, Yogi.
Goodbye.
Let's get to Maine.
Today's the day. We've been waiting all year for this.
I know, the long await.
There'll be Yogi at Maine.
Maybe.
Welcome to New Hampshire. This is the Welcome Center at the state line. We're not doing anything here in this state this time. We're just passing through on our way to Maine. But when we get down there and start traveling back to Texas, New Hampshire is our first stop. So, do you know what the state motto is here? It's the most Texas thing I've ever heard.
What?
It's live free or die.
That's it?
Live free or die. It's the most Texan thing I've ever heard.
Are they sure they're not in the South?
So, I went to the Welcome Center because we know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But they have all kinds of ideas for what to do. Even though we're not stopping here, by the time we do, maybe you guys can tell us what we really need to do here.
Right.
I'm thinking we're gonna be around Mount Washington, so it's gonna involve a mountain, some trains, and possibly some covered bridges.
Awesome.
What do you guys think we should do? Because by the time you tell us, we'll be going there. Break time's over. Next stop is Maine. Welcome to Sun Outdoors, Wild Acres. Let's go check in. This place is huge,
Yeah.
and we're getting an escort, which is good because this map is like a 4-page map. They have a trolley.
Really?
There's a lot going on here.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot going on here.
Awesome.
She goes, ever been here before? I was like, never been to the state before. She goes, well, someone will show you your site.
Man, he wasn't lying when he said this was a big map. Look at this thing. I can't even show it all to you. This thing is huge. So he just went on a golf cart ride. I don't know if that means that maybe we're too big for the spot they picked for us, but hopefully he comes back and everything is okay. So what was the golf cart ride about?
We go own the whole site.
Oh, okay, I figured we might be too big for it.
We have to back up with a lot of audience.
Oh, really?
It's not gonna be fun. Don't look dumb in front of everybody.
You got this.
He goes, oh, that's a big rig. I was like, it is. He goes, you can fit right there. The camper next to us is at Coleman, and he takes up the whole site.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Whoa, really?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, really?
Oh, I could barely make it through the gate.
Oh, my. That's a itty-bitty spot.
That's our spot.
Oh, well, we got a little bit of leverage on the back.
So everyone's watching. Everyone said everything's bigger in Texas. We have an audience gathering to see how we're going to put that thing in here. You just need to make sure I'm on that side of the tree. because we're gonna have to
Like
go, yeah.
this side of the tree.
Yes, I'm gonna have to be like the tires gonna be like right here.
Okay, but you want the trailer on this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
So we went and looked at another site,
Yeah.
which was worse than this one.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, we won't fit there. Like, I'm gonna have my RV in the road that people have to turn around.
Yeah.
So now she's sending a guy over here to cut the branches.
Oh, okay.
So we'll cut the branches, and
See
maybe
how-
we'll wiggle it over a little more.
See how far
and,
back we can go.
Harry, that trolley's coming. Twice we've been worried about the trolley. So the trees are trimmed, but I am, if y'all know how excited I am about making things straight and perfect in the side, this is not going to be a perfect one.
This isn't cutting it for Kevin.
It's because that tree, if I want the back door to be down, or if I don't want to be in the road, I got to be so far over.
Yeah.
It's killing me that my trailer can't be right here.
Right.
Also, look where I am. Let me look at all the room I got up here.
I mean,
Hey, go show them all my marks out there in the road. I did.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
show them my marks in the road.
look at all this space he left me to walk through. Yeah, then over here, I mean, we've made ruts all through trying to cut it to get it closer, but with that tree over there, there's just not much room to wiggle. So we'll see how this ends up.
We're in the site, but it wasn't without a little bit of drama and some work. So there we go. I hate that I'm not over there, I'm over here, but that's what works best for this situation. So whenever we were parked right there, we were sticking out in the front. And when we were parked over here, we were in the trees. So we got the part to come cut the tree branches down, and now we're here and our toy hauler can come down. Which brings me to a little point I want to share about parking your RV. There was a lot of things going on during this situation. One, our RV doesn't really fit in this site. Well, not comfortably. We're in here, but it's not really made for a 44-foot toy hauler. Two, tight quarters. We were backing in blind, and I was having to avoid hitting that guy's porch thing and his car. And that brings up the third tip. Me and Alicia did our walk around as normal. We agreed on a plan, and we knew the tree branches would be a problem, and our first thing was to see how much of a problem. So our first attempt at coming in, we were trying to gauge the trees. I was talking to Alicia on the phone with the window down, and I said, I think I'm gonna have to have this guy move his truck. He immediately heard me from his yard and said, no, you don't. You don't need me to move my truck. You can do it without moving my truck. So that got me kind of on edge. Well, then he started standing by my window, directing me while I was backing up. All the while, Alicia is telling me something different. The difference is, he's in his yard telling me what he sees from the front. Alicia's back here watching trees telling me I'm about to do something wrong. The whole time we're doing this, the camp host keeps driving through because there's a trolley coming in, says I'm blocking the road, the trolley needs to get through. So we have two things going on. We have the camp host rushing us and the neighbor who is trying to help but also rushing us. Brings up a point. No matter what's going on in your situation, you're in control of your rig and what you're doing. If you need to stop and reassess the situation, if you need to take 47 times to back this thing in here, you do that, because the camp host is not going to help you out, and the neighbor, even though he's trying to be helpful, he is not the one backing it up. So don't let other people change your normal routine because you're feeling pressured or rushed to get your RV parked. Same with leaving. Don't ever let someone pressure you or rush you whenever you're trying to do something, because that's how accidents happen. Sticker time.
Sticker time.
We haven't done Rhode Island or Massachusetts.
Yep, we're a little behind.
Sticker.
That's our sticker from home. That's Texas.
Where do y'all think this little baby one goes? I'm gonna help you out. It goes up here next to
I knew
next to these other blue ones.
Do you know what that one is?
I already know because I looked like that and then I went
Which
down.
one was that, Daddy?
That was Rhode Island.
Can you say Rhode Island?
Rhode Island, this is really odd.
No, we moved.
Where did we just come from?
What state were we in? No, what was...
From Texas.
We just came from Massachusetts. We came from Boston. Boston.
There There it goes
There it
again.
goes.
Stick it on.
That's Boston.
That's Massachusetts. I know.
Boston.
I know I butchered
Hey.
the state. I can't even say the state name.
You know what they say? We go to Harvard. We're wicked smart.
Yeah.
Speaking of not knowing how to say it, y'all may have remembered our tour guide, Miss Mossy from New York. Well, she saw the video and she did not like the way I said Marcy in my Boston accent. So she sent us a video explaining to us how to say Marcy in New Jersey and New York, and if you're in Boston, how to say Marcy the correct way.
Kevin and Alicia, I watched your video review of Panther Lake and I loved it. It was amazing, 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 amazing. Thank you. We love that place. Only problem, big problem. You totally ruined my name. You butchered it, you slayed it, you ruined it, destroyed it. Not okay. My name is Marcy, M-A-R-C-Y, Marcy. If you live in New England, my name might be Mossy, like M-A-H-C-Y. If you live in New York, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, Staten Island, the Bronx, Manhattan, it might be Mossy, because we all just drop the R and make it into like a W or something like that. But it's never whatever you called me in the last video. That was not okay. So when you come visit us in New Jersey, which I believe is going to be like Thanksgiving, Christmas-ish, you have to learn it's Marcy, Mossy, or Mossy. It's never whatever you called me before.
So, Mossy, it's clear as mud.
Clear as mud.
I don't have a clue. I can say it in Texan where you say it real slow and you draw everything out, where it's Marcy. You're Marcy. You're not Mossy.
Yeah, I get it. It's Mossy, Mossy, Mossy. This place is huge. The girls are at the playground over there. We're about to go exploring. We are so happy we finally made it to Maine. We can't wait to show you our adventures here. Plus, we have a surprise. We have something for the toy hauler we want to show you guys too. Thanks for hanging out with us. We love you. See you in the next one.